Butterflies fill my spine, I feel myself getting hot again. Nerves rushing through my brain, yeah, they can't hear fire from the trees. You're standing by his side, red drops burning down your face. You're real close now, baby. Holy fuck, I feel it with you. I lose self-control. Now I found that you're not one to hear me now. You got me on my knees begging for your lady. And like a fool to stand around and let you blame me. And I'm riding in the sky to the very second
Hi, my name is Leo Connors, and welcome to The Ring and All Other Sports. Tonight, I got two special guests, and look who's back.
All right.
Mav.
How you doing?
But I got Travis, Mulletman, Hinton, and Jobz. What's up, guys?
How's it going, man?
Good. Thanks for taking the trip down
meet you
again, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks
You
for
know?
having us.
My pleasure, guys, really. All right, let's get right into it. Fan questions from Richard Knight. Hey there, Reggie here. Top 5 favorite tag teams to work.
So, do you want to go first, or do you want to name them together? Because I definitely gotta put the Swords of Damocles on there because we've been working a lot with them lately.
Yep.
Now, who are the Swords of Damocles?
That would be Reggie.
Reggie and Derek.
Yeah. Morgan Kennedy Kilmarnock.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's his
and
work
we'll
name.
talk about him a little later too.
Okay.
So that team's got to be one.
Yep.
Darmalion and Wicked Roy, they've been fun. It was fun to work with Memory Museum and throw them all over the Elks Lodge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, what do you got?
Well, we had the Memory Museum against, we did a 6-man tag, and they had Johnny Pierce, and it was against us and Gabriel Skies. We did that at the Bradford Fair. That was a really
Nice.
fun match.
Yeah.
And let's see, coming up, we got a 8-man tag. And we got the Colony we're tagging with, which would
Oh,
be
wow.
really
Yeah.
fun to tag with.
Nice.
We always hung out with them greatly, so that'd be fun. And we're against Swords of Damocles again, along with Johnny Pierce and
I don't remember his name. I just saw it too. I'm sorry.
yeah, just saw it today. Just got
Johnny Pierce is a thorn in your
Yeah,
side, though,
yeah.
isn't he? Because I've seen he's teamed up with Diego Alvarez to
Yeah.
take on you guys, and
He's a
I
big
think
bully.
other people too.
He's a big bully.
He is a big boy.
Yeah.
Huh? You know Johnny. You remember Johnny Pierce, right?
Oh, yeah, I know Johnny.
Big kid, man. Big kid doing good things too.
So I mean, I don't know who number 4 would be for top 5 teams, but we got at least 3. So
There you go. All right, that's
Well,
cool.
who are you looking? Who are you looking? to
I'm
wrestle?
looking forward to this match. I can't think. I mean, Lost Boys. It'd be fun to work with the Lost Boys.
Yeah, we've always done a bunch of shows with the Lost
Yeah.
Boys, so we've, I think we could do a lot of things with them. There's so many
Nice.
different ones of them. So
Right.
in Lyndonville, the Caledonia County Fair. We were supposed to face Corey Jackson and Don Freeze, and
that would have been a fun match.
yeah, we were really looking forward to that one. And
Don Freeze got some buzz right about
Yeah, he
now
does.
too. He does.
I mean,
he can move,
dude,
sing
look
his
what he
work.
can do. I can't blame him.
Right.
It's awesome.
All right. So now we're going from Adam Brunton. Has Jobz and Mulletman ever gotten wrestling gear or anything else, have ever forgotten wrestling gear or anything else important on their way to a show? I'm sure that's happened to
You go
everybody.
first.
It must
Well,
have.
I'll start with you because
Okay.
the first thing happened with you.
Yeah. So me and him, when we first started feuding, we did this spot where his manager stole my boots when I was coming out of the locker room.
Yeah.
And so that was the story going in because I'd just gotten actual new wrestling boots. The other ones
Right.
are cheap costume boots that I. Anyway, so
Did you get those cheap little floppy ones?
yeah, right off Amazon for $20.
Man, I'm a wrestler. Give me
Yeah,
these boots.
dude, it worked. It worked.
$40.
It worked for many years, but so the story was that he stole my boots.
Yeah.
And that night, I actually forgot them in Vermont, and we were up in Stansted. Luckily,
Yeah, across the border.
my wife had to go back home, cross the border like a dozen times, and they're like, "So what's going on here?"
Right.
She was really happy.
Yeah,
Oh my God, that's
dude
crazy.
forgot his boots. You know.
So what about you? Have you ever forgotten anything?
So probably a few months later, we're driving up, we're heading to Canada. I'm just sitting there like, oh man, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I feel like I'm doing something like Mullet did. And then we get probably a few miles before the border, and I'm just sitting there like, oh shoot, I forgot my passport.
Ooh.
Going to need that to cross.
We're
too.
literally right there.
We literally had to turn back, go another 20 minutes back.
Late
grab
for
my
call
passport.
time already.
Damn.
Now, you guys, are you out of Canada or are you out of?
No, we're so close to Canada.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's kind of where we got our start too.
I kind of
so
get it. Yeah.
Yeah, when we started, like we wrestled for ETWA, which is Eastern Township Wrestling Association.
know who they
That
are.
counts as Canada.
Yeah,
yeah.
we still wrestle for
US.
them too.
So
Nice.
We've always crossed since we've ever started,
Mm-hmm.
so we're so close. So we worked with them, and they kind of freed.
Now that's
us out
Donnie
to the other
Myers,
ones.
Yep.
if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken.
Yep,
Correct.
the Myers family. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. We stole his ring design out here.
Yeah.
We did. We liberally stole his ring design. Yes.
Good job.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah, it said he like took him like 40 hours to build that ring, and still.
I think he might have a different one than he had at the point where I was working for him.
Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised. This ring's
30
like
years
30.
ago.
Yeah, it's the same ring. It's the same ring. It's just had like updates. You know what I mean?
All right, now
New
listen.
boards,
Now listen. I got
Yeah.
I got a thing against guys that complain about bad rings. I think there's no such thing as a bad ring. I think there's a ring you have to adapt to.
Yeah,
All right?
well, like when we first like did like a training ring, like we got into a training ring, like Tyler Tinker used to have a training ring in his gym, and we started like bumping on that during practice, and we're like, dude, can we start using this for the shows? Like, this is beautiful.
Oh, no, wear it out.
Yeah.
Living on a cloud.
Right. All right. Michael Pitaro, you two are potential opponents I've been keeping an eye on. How about a match? Are you coming to Maryland anytime soon, or do I have to come to Vermont?
All right, man, if you want to come to Vermont, you can come to Vermont, but I think we might need to expand our horizons and start making some road trips.
Yep.
Like,
It's a real good company in Maryland, MCW.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm sure they got some good indies too, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I'll
You know what I
have
mean?
to-
That's an indie company anyways, but I'm just saying, it's kind of upper, you know what I mean? An established indie for like 30 years.
So I have to ask, it's a place I really haven't done much myself. When you go up across the border and you're wrestling for Donnie, who else is up there that runs?
ooh, man,
It's got to be pretty barren.
Yeah, it's really busy in Quebec. Like, there's a lot going on. I think there's over 30 or 40,
Really?
30, 40 feds in Quebec alone.
No kidding. That's a lot.
Like we just did.
That's like New England.
yeah, we just
Not
did.
really, though. I mean, there's like 40
Yeah,
companies, 50
yes.
maybe.
Yeah,
50 companies and 30 workers? Yeah.
but we just did Estrie Slam up in Coaticook on the 30th or the 31st, whatever that Saturday was. We
Right.
did that show. That was a lot of fun. We had like a commemorative beer, like with the poster on it, so that was really cool. Sebastian Morin was the booker for that show, and he put a lot of effort into it.
Nice.
We had a PCO on that show too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. You know, we have PCO.
Yeah, he landed right on my balls.
He used to be a
once.
pirate.
No, he did.
Did he really?
Got a TV match with him and Jacques, and he backdropped him, and he didn't. If anybody's ever going to land on top of you,
Yeah.
don't hold your hands here.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
I punched myself in the nuts.
Oh, we had a big boy, is Darmalion, like the one we mentioned earlier. He's a big boy, and he wanted to do a top rope splash for a finish. I'm just looking up at the lights, like, oh boy.
Hey.
It was fine. It was
I was
fine.
going to say how'd it go.
It was fine. Yeah, no, it was like
Right.
it wasn't as bad as I expected. So.
Usually you're going to look up at someone like, does he like his
Like,
knees
oh
more
man,
than
like
me?
just the
Yeah, yeah,
impact of his body, like, you know,
Right.
I caught him, so it was fine. But I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be rough.
Yeah, I was
I
sitting
see.
on the outside, ready to come in, just like.
Even when they hit it perfect at the sides, it's going to be a smusher.
Yeah.
I see JT Dunn recently go from the top rope with his knees, and he puts his knees here, and the guy, I mean, I don't know how the hell
Yeah, I've
something
seen
doesn't
that.
happen. You
That's
know what I mean?
crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. JT's very talented and athlete.
Oh, dude, there's
You
so
know?
many talented guys.
Oh,
like,
no doubt, everywhere. All right, Adam Kingsbury. Most unforgettable fan experiences. Most unforgettable.
For me, it would be when.
Now, this is what I love about up there. So
Yeah,
let's go.
so Adam actually became like part of the family.
Yeah? All right.
Like, you know, the Green Mountain family. And it's actually funny because he saw there was wrestling at this place called the Roadhouse. I can't remember what town it was in. Yeah, they changed it to the Den after, but it was like the not Danville. Yeah, Williamstown Roadhouse, the Williamstown Roadhouse. And he just brought his daughter there, whatever. And
Nice.
it's like, oh, I liked wrestling when I was a kid. I brought my daughter, and, you know, she was real young. She didn't know what to think of it. So
Yeah.
it's like, well, I'll tell you what, like, signed an 8x10 and gave it to him, and now he's like one of our best friends.
Like,
Nice.
he's gone to every show now. Like, works for kind of Green Mountain Wrestling.
Right.
Helped
Yeah,
him
he's-
out. The daughter loves it so much.
Yeah.
Like, after the show, she'll ask me, like, I need an airplane spin. I need an airplane spin.
There you go. That's cool.
Yeah,
Believe me, I'm a-
her and Johnny Pierce got heat too. They're always.
Oh, really?
They're always, they're always
yeah,
feuding.
yeah. John, he can be a bully.
Oh,
He's got,
she-
I should
she
say,
puts him in
kind
his
of, he's
place.
a bully. He is a bully.
Well, her other favorite wrestler is Selena Hakate, so she likes her so much, but then hates Johnny.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. Of course.
You got the give and take,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely. But no, that's great because I brought all my kids to wrestling
Yeah.
when they were little, so I love that. All right, Adam has another one. If you had to pick anyone else to be a tag team partner besides each other, who would it be? It's a great question. Adam's looking to start
I
trouble.
don't know. I would need a tag team partner with hair, and he doesn't have any hair on his head. He's bald, so
Yeah, well, that's what he's saying. Like anybody, like
Got the
who
yin
would
and
you
yang,
pick?
though. We got the yin and yang.
yeah, I guess so. Well, I've had a few tag team partners over the years, and we've all ended up feuding in the end, and they just kind of like left town or started doing something else with their life. So I've been pretty successful at Jobz.
So far.
Me and Elegant are good now. We had heat for a while, but
Yeah.
we're good now. So I'd probably go with Mr. Elegant, Preston Douglas.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have to go with Mr. Elegant as well because like we had a 6-man tag.
Right, right,
with him,
right.
And like he loves to dance. I'd like to dance too.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, we got to have a dance party at the end. And
Really, honestly, we just like to have fun.
You're right.
Like, you know,
but another one that Mullet might not like as a tag partner for me. Be possibly Johnny Pierce. 'Cause
Whoa!
my size
We
would
were
go
just
good
talking
together.
trash about Johnny Pierce.
hey,
Well, I was.
See how quick the worm turns?
Well, technically my name's John. His name John would be the Team Johns.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
we'd be,
no, I can't blame you anyway.
we
It's
had
better to
some
have him on your
ideas,
side than
but
against you.
That is true. I
We
mean,
got to
he's
keep your enemy
big.
closer, you know.
Yeah. No, I hear you. All right. And Adam has one more.
right.
How many people has Jobz chopped so hard it undid their belt? Don't tell me you did that to Adam.
I did that to Adam.
Poor
There's a
Adam.
video.
It was
of
hilarious. It was hilarious.
Like he's
There's a video, yeah.
There is. Oh yeah. So after the shows, I've had people like he was the first one. Like I'm a fan. I would like to have a chop from a wrestler. So I was like, he's like, but your jobs, I like your chops. I want to take yours. So I was like, all right, we'll do chop for chop.
Yeah.
I gave him probably like 2, 3 to mine, but first one I gave him was pretty good, and they wanted to go again. I was like, okay,
All right.
We did again. So I was probably taking 3 at a time each time. So I took like 6, and I was like, all right, you get into the second one. And the second one got him so good that his shorts just unbuckled. Just like, the whole
Sorry,
episode.
Adam,
It was great.
that is
so-
funny.
So what's the strangest thing a fan's ever requested of you?
Yeah.
Well, I've had
Without going
airplane
beyond
spin a few
PG-13.
kids.
Yeah.
Airplane a few kids.
Yeah.
Airplane spin them, like they like it, and it's just like you got to do like 5 or so.
Yeah, you get a little dizzy too, right?
I
Yeah.
start selling that like $1.
I couldn't go 3 times without getting dizzy.
Like
Yeah, that's a good idea. You should charge them for that.
exactly.
See that?
I've had
What is she,
somebody.
$2, $3?
$3 a spin.
$3 a spin.
$5 if you win a 3D
There you
glass.
go.
Oh, yeah,
That's our next
awesome.
gimmick, dude. That's our next gimmick.
Well, you better
Step
part of
right
that. I'll have
in,
to show you how
$1
to
for
do
30
that.
seconds or
Well,
something like
I'll
that.
have to show you how to do that
Then
one.
I've had a few refs even wanted me to chop them as well. Like
Nice.
I've had Adam Brunton, Steve Nova. We did the chop for chop back, and then
Yeah.
That was pretty funny, though.
sometimes him and me, after the shows and stuff, have so much adrenaline. You get the daddy sodas in you, and then you get some buddies over. They want to do the same thing.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, he usually initiates it, and I'm like, oh boy,
I
here we
don't.
go.
They do. I said,
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
don't
true.
want this.
That's
you do the
true.
same thing, and then
Yeah,
it still
that's true.
happens.
Did you want to add anything? Like, ask him anything?
Sure. I mean, how long have you guys been working up there in Green Mountain?
I started in 2005 wrestling for ETWA,
Okay.
and I got like, I don't know what it was. I think I just like got a girl and was like, oh, this is my life now. And then that went to shit. And so I'm like, oh, wrestling's still here for me. Like,
Right.
And I was like, oh, I don't want to wrestle anymore. I just want to be a referee. And they kept messing with me and like bumping me in the match, like kind of ribbing me because they like. So I got that itch again. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start wrestling. So I went back to being my surfer character, and this is probably like 2011. Yeah, 2012 that I went back. So since 2012 to now, I've kind of evolved, but I started in 2005.
So
right.
you've been at this now almost over 20 years at this point.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've only really been smartened up for like the last 10 to 12. So, you know, like, I'm like, oh, okay, I understand this now. You don't actually want to beat the crap out of the other guy.
You don't.
I mean,
You
sometimes.
learned more I did.
Well, Mav's opponent in WCW, Miss Jackie, she beat the crap out of him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna meet her this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell her I know you.
Good. She's gonna go. Who the fuck is?
No, she's gonna. I guarantee
You know, who's
she's
that?
gonna know.
Who's that?
She's definitely gonna know.
She's not gonna remember that.
Absolutely.
Some random job guy on Nitro. She ain't gonna
Telling you.
remember that.
Dude, she kicked the crap out of you, dude.
Yeah,
What
she
episode was that, or what year did you?
Oh, I forget. That was
98?
98,
Oh, yeah.
99, somewhere in that range. I don't know. I did one Nitro taping. It was, we won't get into it. This is your guys' time.
All right.
Yeah, tell Matt the because it's
I start
worth
telling
the
stories.
story.
We
for
can sit here
after.
for 8, 12 hours.
It really is.
Let's just start unloading.
Right. All right. So Richard Knight, ask and you shall receive, because I asked for a few more fan questions.
Yeah.
So he said, welcome to the Reggie Power Hour.
Oh boy, is that a thing now?
Yeah. Mullet, what made you wake up in the morning and go, my gimmick is going to be having a mullet?
So that kind of goes into the surfer thing. Like I was doing the hardcore surfer, wearing like tie-dye and everything, and my hair started getting longer. But my gimmick was that I was just gonna have like long bleach blonde hair, so every time like I bled, it would, look really cool in the hair. So I lost that match, or I don't know. Somehow one day we're waiting for the ring to arrive, and my hair was still kind of long, and I'm gonna start a mullet. Like that's gonna be like my next look. Is I'm gonna have a mullet and just like I'm gonna wrestle in denim, and then
Originally as a heel, or?
yeah, well, we were like heels, but then we ended up getting over, and then they split us up, and I became Mulletman instead of like Denim Man or whatever. Because they're like, dude, like we want you to get
Should
like
have a pack
something
of
that looks
cigarettes rolled up in your-
professional. And I went on and I just got the cheapest stuff I could find.
Right,
So,
right.
and that's how my look came to be. But,
Dude, that's like the most glorified men's hairstyle in history, dude. Come on, everybody had mullets in the 80s and the 90s,
and I
man.
thought of it-
Everybody.
I thought of it because of Mike Awesome. The Awesome Foundation was like my stable, and so I was like, "Oh, that would be cool. Like that'd be a cool."
He did
homage.
rock that thing in a
did.
natural amount of time after
Yeah.
it was not stylish. Didn't
Guys,
he?
I had a tape.
Yeah.
So did
like-
Kelvin Sullivan, for that matter.
I got
Yeah,
a tape
yeah.
of him, right, when he first started wrestling. No word of a lie, man. It had to have been under his first 15 matches. He was so left-footed, man, like 2 left feet.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. And then to see what he grew to be, incredible. One of the best wrestlers, and at that time. It's crazy. All right, this one's for you from my Reggie. Jobz, between your name and do work, it's clear you have a working man aesthetic. Do you owe any inspiration to Dusty Rhodes? And who else are you inspired by?
That's a good question. All right, so I got the name back in high school because I just did a lot of sports. I played soccer, basketball, golf, baseball, ran for senior class president, became class president. Then that's where the name stuck when I ran for class president because I was like, I'm Jobz, running for your class president, do work. And
Yeah.
They're going to make us feel bad about being like the lack of ambition we all showed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the high school newspaper.
I've always liked Macho Man, really.
Yeah.
But the do work gimmick, actually, I kind of stole that moniker from Big, from Robin Big.
Oh, yeah?
Because I used to watch that back
Right,
in the day.
right.
And he used to say do work.
Yeah.
And then, I just did it a lot too. So
Right.
that was mainly it.
Awesome. All right. For both. Okay,
So,
no, please.
so outside of wrestling, though, do you have an inspiration when you're in the ring? By that, I mean, I always, when I worked and I needed to concentrate on some kind of an emotion, I always found somebody in my life that I could basically imitate when I was inside the ring. If I was getting beat up and I just basically wanted to look like I was walking through the pain, I looked at my dad, one of the toughest people I ever met. Everybody wants to think Dad's a tough guy.
Yeah.
I always looked at that. If I wanted to act neurotic, I'd find somebody in my life which was easy because half my family's bipolar. But, if I wanted to find somebody neurotic, if I wanted to act neurotically in the ring, I would find somebody. Are there instances, people in your life that you actually take things from and use in the ring that aren't wrestlers?
I take everything from life pretty much, even like movies. Like I've watched a lot of movies, so you see how movies are done, see how wrestling is done. You see how all right, how do they do this action? How are they feeling? What would be your action for that feeling right there? So it's like you got to get into that point and be okay. Like my dad, though, he was a bruiser back in the day. He used to just go and get bar fights all the time just for the fun of it. Like,
Right.
Part of one, he had to face this Golden Glove guy. Like they were just walking down the street, and this other guy was yelling at them like, "Hey, hey, you better move for this guy. You don't know who this is." And my dad's just like, "I ain't moving for no one."
Right.
And then and the Golden Glove guy was being quiet. It was the other guy talking him up, the hype man. And then my dad's like, "Whatever, duck or bleed." And then, boom.
There you go.
Because sometimes the coolest
That's
tough
a good
guys.
line. That's a good line.
Duck or
Sometimes
bleed,
the
yeah.
coolest
Duck or
tough
bleed.
guy. Yeah.
That's awesome.
My dad had one. He owned a roofing company, and he got in a bar fight, and they had to run away because the guy dropped and kibbied. So about a week later, he had to go to the hospital because his fist was all swollen up. And he told the doctor, he said he hit it on the ladder on the way up the ladder, and the doctor took an X-ray, and he's fishing around in the wound. He goes, Rod, you got to tell you guys to stop leaving their teeth on the ladder.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds-
things like that are great to draw from. They really are,
Right.
I don't know. Like I feel like I can bring myself like to an emotional state. Like I've heard Paul Heyman say like he thinks of something that makes him sad and like he can like make himself cry essentially. Like I feel like I can like I feel like I can kind of do the same. Like I think about like my grandmother, like how close I was to her and like seeing her like for the final hours and like how devastating that was to me.
Right.
Like I feel like I can like
Christ.
channel into that
Jesus Christ,
emotion.
sir, if we don't have room down.
Like say if like there's a promo where I should be angry because
Right. Yeah.
the antagonist attacked me from behind or did something heel 101 to me, and now I'm ready to kick your ass and we're gonna fight and I'm so mad now, and I get myself so angry and so wound up that I'm like, all right, now I need to actually stop because I'm like,
Because
I'm like going overboard
it's
now.
just about real at that point.
Yeah.
Well, that's good because nothing is more real than real.
Yeah.
You can't replicate
It doesn't always turn out great though, I will say
Right.
that.
I'm going through
It's-
that with my dad.
turns
now,
out,
man.
it
He's
turns out
88.
less like porn.
Not
sucks.
doing
I'm
well,
sorry.
man. But he's
Draw
a
like
tough
that.
bastard. You know what I mean? And like you guys were both saying, your dad. My dad was wicked tough. He used to beat the crap out of my brother, and my brother, with no lie, was one of the toughest kids his age group in Lowell. Growing up. So it's crazy. All right, for both of you guys, what are your thoughts on the tag team wrestling scene in New England? In what ways would you like to see it improve? So you can take it two different. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on the tag team wrestling scene in?
And I'll add to that. Who would
good.
you like to see from down here drift up there?
Ooh, that is good.
That's a good one because there's a lot of tag teams down
Yeah.
here. Cletus and Gunner, that could actually be like one of our favorite teams that we.
Train
Yeah.
Earl is a nice guy. He's a good guy.
I'm real close with Cletus, and
His uncle drove us here today.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
it'd be cool to see Cletus and Gunner come back up. I would like to see more teams come to Vermont and Quebec, or maybe more Quebecers come down to Vermont.
Right.
My next thing is like, what about the guy from up there migrating down here?
Yeah, I would like that.
Because
like,
I think and I'm going to say Adam, I'm talking about the other Adam Lash.
Yeah.
I think he has a tremendous opportunity to have a melting pot between these two areas.
Right, right.
You know, because I worked for the original Green Mountain Wrestling back in the early to mid '90s, and it was a completely different environment than what you guys had.
Yeah. I went to a few of the shows like when I was really young. Like I didn't even know there was a world outside of WCW and WWF.
Yeah. A lot of people don't.
I was like, oh my God, like I could do this? Sweet. Dad, where do I sign up? I actually know a guy, but you got to be 18 to cross the border. A la Donnie Myers.
Yeah, very nice. So what would you like to see improve?
Just like you said, just the mash, like just have more come down, more
Right.
go up, just because we do have some guys that, like we had the Lost Boys, they've gone up to Canada a few times too. We've had a few different guys go up
I
there.
think that's part of the key is as they come up, you guys have to go down there too,
Right.
because otherwise, you don't need 400 tag teams, wrestling on the Canadian border, obviously,
Right.
in one night.
And actually, that's like a big thing, like up in Quebec where we go and visit.
Right.
Like, there's a few places that are like, oh, we need tag teams. Like, we don't really have a lot of tag teams.
It works
Right.
good from us because we're coming from the U.S., so we
Right.
can be a heel or a face. We can kind of do like the Bret Hart thing they did back in the day and stuff. So we can go back and forth either way.
You have two very prominent promoters in the north of New England. It's Larry Huntley and then it's Adam, from what I can see.
Yeah, Adam's staying busy. We're staying busy. Like,
Nice.
Larry Maine before.
Larry's good
I was
dude.
going to say if you
I've
have
known
any
Larry for years.
crossover.
I've never been to Maine, and like that's like part of like wanting to get booked is
Right.
like I want to go to these places. I want to do these things, but then like I have two dogs at home that I leave
guys-
alone 40 to 50 hours a week while
I
I'm
hear.
doing my full-time job. Or
He does this rock club, and you guys would be great in this thing.
Like,
it really would.
Geno's?
Geno's. What a
Larry
it's
runs shows in
completely
this rock club.
live band at the back. They play a couple of sets, couple of matches, just loud, completely transient, completely drunk audience. I mean, he
Those
probably
are the best, though.
combined. He may have 800 people in there, but at most
Right.
it's like 200 at a time. They're packed out. You can't be doing dives out of the ring in this place because it's just that
crowd
tight.
surfing.
Yeah, I know. Right. Well, they might be used to it there. There's a pretty much a punk rock crowd out there, but love to
Where's
see you
that
guys
at?
on that.
You said in
That's
Maine?
right. That's right. In Portland, I believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
Maine's
So-
got to be on our radar
So
too.
still a trip for you.
He
Yeah.
runs at least like 3 shows a year, I think, at Geno's. Or
Yeah.
two or three.
I ended up going to Shawinigan it was 3W back in the day.
Yep.
But he wasn't the one running, but he was helping out a lot
Right.
because they were just starting. And
Larry's king of wrestling the cottage industry. He does ring rentals, he does shows, he does bot shows, he does all sorts of stuff. Larry's a very smart businessman in wrestling.
Larry texted me at a wrestling show. I thought he was watching it on IWTV, and he's like, look over, look. And I'm like, 'cause I thought he was telling me to look at the camera. All of a sudden, I feel tap on the shoulder. I turn on. It's Larry's like, I was trying to tell you to look over here, not look at the camera. It was pretty funny. But Larry's a great guy. Should hit him up. Let him know you're interested. Really, you really should.
Blade Bandit sent me a bunch of dates, but they were all the same as like Green Mountain or ETWA.
Right.
So
All right.
There's a problem. You guys are both running a lot of shows.
yeah, exactly. Like
It's
I don't want to. I don't want to bail on I don't want to bail on these guys, but I also want to go out and
like I was going to Mass for like TIW a few times and stuff
Right.
going down there.
Yeah, we did that a few
they
times.
kept doing the same time as the other ones up here. It's just like, well, if it's in our backyard.
I grabbed a
it makes
couple
more
of
sense.
matches from Cage Match.
Well, that's one good thing to realize. You realize you're in your backyard and stuff. I've always had this theory that independent wrestling is usually nothing but a series of lateral steps. I mean, there are places that get a little more oomph and a little more attention than others, but it's like pick your poison. It really is. Where do you want to work?
Yeah.
Who do you want to work with at that time?
it kind of sucks for us because there's like not really any training facilities. Like there was one, but it was just like difficult to get everybody together and have
His work schedule, my work schedule.
I was going to say, like,
the
the closest I would have known to you, and he hasn't run it in a few years. I think Mike, what's his name? What's he wrestling there? Micah. Mike Preston, what the? Oh, bro.
Oh, bro, yeah.
He was, I believe, he was running for a limited amount of time. He was running some shows down like on the
they're like
the West Lebanon area, which is right on the border, of course. But that's still a hike for you guys.
Yeah, right.
That's going
That's
to be
it.
at least 4 hours for you guys, if not more.
It seems like all these training facilities, like torture chamber in Montreal, that's still like an hour and a half. Like I can't do that on a random Wednesday night or spend a week up there, and
You find a way.
Yeah.
You find a way. My training was at first, you got to remember the time frame I got into it. Again, I don't want to make this about me. I got in about 88, and there weren't many wrestling schools, and Kowalski only took who he wanted to, and I wasn't one of them.
Yeah.
So I had to get private training, and then it was just a series of finding places that had
work.
gyms. And,
Yeah,
even if frankly, if I was going and running a class, I would go do it. Like I wrestled a lot in New Bedford because they had the ring there, and they practiced all the time.
Right.
That's what I got to do more.
And I could pretend like I knew what I was doing.
Well, even back when we got our start, like, was the ring set up in Donnie's garage when you started?
Yeah, we ended up. We set it up with one winner.
Like you would set it up, and you had to take care of it, like whatever. You could leave it up, and it was like Wednesdays and Sundays or something were practices, and. But then if it was the weekend of a show, you had to take it apart and load it in the trailer the right way, because you don't want to make Donnie mad. But
he built it. It's his prerogative.
Dude, that thing would be so cold, like middle of winter when I first started.
Oh yeah.
But
Not
anyway.
in the garage, just
Oh,
in the
yeah.
garage,
I distinctly remember pictures that they showed me of an old show up there. It was ETW. I'm sorry, I'm not getting the call letters. Right. They had wrestled as one of the hurricanes was brushing by. The ring was soaking wet, and you could see the pictures just dripping off.
That happened.
Derby line day.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
All right, the swords of Damocles. Did I say it right?
Yep.
All right. Yes, we have a question for Jobz and Mulletman. How does it feel to know that when Green Mountain Wrestling has tag team titles, you'll be looking up at the lights while the swords of Damocles, if Leo cannot pronounce that, hoist the gold high? He knew. He watches the show up. He knows I don't pronounce names all the time.
Get a name that's easier to pronounce.
I hear you.
Well, once there is tag team belts, we haven't lost to them yet, so I have a feeling it's going to be the other way around.
So they don't have tag belts up there yet.
We do not yet. Not
Really?
in that company, not in Green Mountain.
She's been running for quite a while now. That actually surprises me to some degree.
It's got about, I think we're about 2.5 years now or so.
A little over three.
You don't rush things. You don't want to rush things, Adam.
No, but what if they got like one title or two titles?
They just have one title
The Green
right
Mountain
now.
title. Cool, that's cool. All right.
That doesn't bother me. You don't need maybe one more than a tag team. You don't need 100 million.
No, that's the problem with WWE is there's too many as it is.
That's the problem with independent wrestling too. There's too many guys,
that's true.
There's too many guys walking out of the mall with a belt on their shoulder.
Well, like I see the other day, it was like Bob Evans did a post. He's just like, what about talking about a wrestling show with no titles on the show? And we actually just did the show last week in Canada with no titles on the show.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, we were still able to have a great show. We had, good crowd, so
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, which used to be very common, just all these little spot shows.
Right.
And it was a hockey arena, so like every time they popped or like booed, it was like loud, like you could feel it in your body. It was awesome.
Love hockey. All right. So real quick. I know you got a second chance to work for GCW.
Yep.
You were booked for the Battle Royal, called the Cluster F.
Yep.
How was the experience being a flown-in talent?
All right. So do you want me to start from the beginning? Like,
But I mean,
so.
I love some of these stories.
I'll just talk about the trip, I suppose. So I got up at 1:00 in the morning, or no, it was 11:00 at night, Thursday or Friday morning. Friday morning, I think it was. We drove down to Manchester. I boarded the plane for the first time. Mind you, I worked the day before a few hours, and they're like, oh, like, we know you're going to Vegas, so if you want to cut out, like, we're sending somebody up to take your spot on the lift, because snow shoveling was done. We weren't ready for spring cleanup, So I'm covering for them. I'm like, cool, yeah. Like, hit up my buddy. I'm like, you want to go skiing? Like, I've never been spring skiing. Like, let's give this a try. Did that, went home, showered, went to bed. My bag was all packed. So here we are. I'm in Manchester. I'm getting on the airplane. I've never been on an airplane before.
Never.
Never been on an airplane before.
And you go by yourself.
Yeah, I'm going by myself.
Wow.
I'm sitting all the way in the back because I'm like, if this thing crashes, I have the most chance of survival in my mind right here. Best part was I had my own seat, so I called my buddy back and I'm like, hey, come sit with me. And we ended up like sitting together on the way down, and Manchester to Baltimore, so easy, awesome. Met some people that were headed to WrestleMania. I showed them Green Mountain videos, and they're like, cool, started following us. A couple guys are like, we're so excited, we're gonna meet Shawn Michaels, it's gonna be awesome. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be like on Joey Janela's show, it's gonna be really cool too. Like, so whatever, we all board the plane, we all get to our seats. The guy I was sitting with was actually headed to WrestleMania.
Right.
His dad was sitting right in front of us. We board the plane. So we're having difficulties. Whoever flew this thing last, like, hit what appears to be a dinosaur. So we're gonna be on delay. We sat there in the heat for like an hour and didn't leave until 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we were supposed to leave at 8:30.
Right.
So those guys are totally disappointed. We get to the airport in Las Vegas after like the longest flight I've ever been in. Like, the longest ride. I've never been in a car ride that long, I don't think. Maybe for a school trip, but then I get to the airport. The airport shut down because Donald Trump is there, so nobody can get in, nobody can leave. Bloodsport starts at 3, bro. It's like 1 o'clock Vegas time when we land. I'm freaking out, like, where's my Uber, whatever. Get to our room, check in. That's like the longest process ever. Use the bathroom, wash up, head to the show.
Right.
Bloodsport's just starting. Brett's like, hey man, I was just texting you, like, it's been the biggest cluster of my life.
Yeah.
I must love this stuff. So that was really cool. I passed a lot of wrestlers. Like, I was just so starstruck.
Right.
At some point, I don't remember exactly how it all worked out. I think it was before spring break went on. I went through the mall, got a piece of pizza, and I'm like walking through the line, and I see all kinds of wrestlers. I passed Jonathan Gresham. I saw Wildfire Tommy Rich. I'm pretty sure I saw Ernest Miller. Dude, I don't remember.
That's wild.
They come back to me, so I sit down, like, kind of away from everybody because I don't really like eating around people. It's weird. Sandman standing right up there, like, next to me. I'm like, oh fuck, don't mark out. Like, just kind of like, hey, what's up, man? Go back to eat, and I'm like, oh my god. So eventually Ricky Morton gets there, and I'm like, hey man, do you remember me? Gives me the weirdest look on his face, like, and I'm like, oh. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, bud. I remember. How you doing, pal? How you doing? Good to see you here. Oh, look, it's Stone Cold. Like, clearly he doesn't want to talk to me. Like, I turn around and it's some tall guy wearing a leather vest, shirtless, and got a replica over his shoulder. Like, haha, very funny. Like, whatever. Come to find out, Stone Cold was like 5 feet away from me, and Brett had texted Adam like, yeah, he doesn't even know Stone Cold's right near him. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude?
That's wild.
Dude, I was so in the moment. It was awesome. So the next day we had Effie's Big Gay Brunch. That was super fun, super entertaining. And then it was time for the cluster. I got to help set up the cage with the barbed wire, Matt Tremont and Otis Koger, and
Nice.
ultra-violent cage match. I can't remember what the actual moniker was, but that was wild.
Yeah.
And then the booking for the show was
Insane.
just wait and see. So they finally...
I keep looking for it, and they haven't posted it yet. I'm like, every day I've been looking for it.
Yeah, dude, it was so long. It was like 2 or 3 hours. I went on. They said it was like 5 o'clock our time, I think is what Pi said. And it was like 2:30 there by the time I got out, and I had to catch my plane for 5 a.m. So I'm freaking out all over again. Got dressed, packed my stuff. Didn't even go back to the room. We checked out like after one night. And yeah, dude, it was probably the best weekend of my life.
I love it.
Like I've never watched so much live wrestling in my entire life. I was like, holy, I'm tapped.
Right.
And then I got on the plane and I'm trying to like watch one of the death match shows that they had like next to two women.
Right.
And
were they trying to like? Were they
no, one
with
woman
you?
was sleeping and the other one was like watching true crime or something like that. And my buddy comes up to me and he's like, hey, the stewardess said you could sit with me because I got a seat all the way in back. He said, if you don't, you're sleeping on the couch tonight. So I'm laughing. I'm like, you bastard. But I'm like, I'm good. She's like, yeah. So I ended up making him buy me beers on the way home. And
Nice.
I got pretty lit up, man.
Yeah.
I tried to stay sober for the whole weekend.
Right.
So like I could take it in and
No doubt.
not get lost or something. That was the other thing. I didn't go out and explore. I
Right.
Uber to room, Uber to venue, Uber to room, Uber to venue.
Right. And rushing around like crazy.
Yeah. So,
That's why I was laughing. Because then you said
the luxurious traveling of a
greatest
wrestler.
weekend of my life.
Yeah.
Rush.
oh, dude. And I was so depressed, like just pulling into like JP and like looking at the mountain. I'm like, it's all over. It's all over. It was just a dream. Like,
That
damn
is
it, I hate
awesome,
when that
though.
happens.
That's pretty awesome, though. All right, guys. Listen, I got a bunch of questions to ask tag team partners. Okay. Because you guys have been tag teaming for what, a couple years now?
12 or 14, 12, I think.
12 years tag teaming.
14, yeah.
Wow. I was way off.
It's a little. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys committed to each other?
No, not necessarily.
People might say we're like a married couple, but because we argue so much. But
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 minute we're good, the next minute we're not, and then we're good again. It's like that
gold
song.
involved sometimes, you know.
It's like that song, What is a Juggalo, you know?
Yeah.
Starts picking fights with his best friend, then he starts with the hugging again.
All right. What do you each bring to the table?
In my opinion, he's like a ring general or like a ringleader, so to speak. Like
call the match, like, all right, what's going on? We're going here to here to here. Like, I got you here, this guy going here. Like,
Yep.
he's usually got something in his mind that he always
Right.
wants to
already
do when
planned
somebody's like, all
beforehand.
right,
If I
so what do you
face
want to
these
do,
guys, I know
Mullet?
who I'm gonna
Do
go
you
against, like,
do you find you're in that position a lot in these matches that you're basically the conductor?
Not always. It depends. If we have more people that have had more training or so,
Yeah.
then we have more of a combined, you know, it's, all right, that team's got this, we
Right.
got this, and then we're just throwing together. But sometimes it's usually me and then maybe one other person on the other tag team that's usually the one that's kind of the conductor. And the other one's like, all right, these are the moves we do. And then we just conduct that in.
Right. And what does he bring to your
I'm
team?
more
With
of
the charisma.
in,
No, I got charisma too, but like, you
No,
know,
I
he's
hear
got the hairstyle I can't have. I got the ingrown mullet, so like he's got to have that charisma.
Just hope I
out
thought I
there.
couldn't have it.
well, also at the same time, I feel like I'm more of like the business of our team, like where I'm reaching out to guys and I'm like, all right, Jobz, like for example, June 21st, we have a gig at the Alchemist Brewery in Stowe, Vermont. Sweet, it's on Father's Day, whatever, I'll change my plans to the next day because my brother and I and our families, we get together, have a little barbecue at the picnic where my dad grew up. So, and we visit the cemetery. So I got a message from Sebastian Moore, and he said, I'd really like you guys to come up for a show on the 20th. Like, it'll be a lot of fun. He sent me the information, and it's like, all right, cool. I said, Jobz, we're wrestling on the 20th. He's like, oh, shit, we are? All right, cool.
Well, no, he messaged me. And
Oh, he did?
He didn't message me yet. Then he messaged me about it, and I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, hey, do we have another show the 20th? And you're like, no, we're good. It's 21st. I was like, all
Yeah,
right, full
20th.
sense.
So after that show, I got to jet right home from Richmond, Quebec, get right to bed so I can get up early in the morning and
Right.
be ready for Green Mountain.
You guys must find you have to, with the geography you're tackling, you guys must find you have to travel a lot further between shows than, say, somebody in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Well,
It seems like about all the shows are about an hour. Like Newport, Vermont from us is only like 15 to 20 minutes. Like he lives on the outskirts of it in a town called Coventry. And that's where I grew up, like literally right next door.
here it's not uncommon. 3 towns right next to each other.
Yeah,
and
right, yeah.
3 of them are running shows all the
Yeah.
same day or the next
Well,
day.
it's the same in Quebec too. So it's-
Yeah, well, I would imagine it's
Yeah.
obviously a lot more built up than
Yeah.
Right.
the areas in between.
Like last year, we were able to plan a show that we had a show in Quaticook, Canada. That was early on, and then we had a later show, Derby Line Day,
yeah, we
in
did
the
a few
U.S.
times,
So
yeah.
we did show in Canada and U.S. the
circuit.
same
Like,
day.
yeah, we're big time now, brother.
We did that like twice last year.
Do not double,
did the circuit.
do not double shot, bro. Yeah.
Feel the power run through your
There you
veins.
go. Shake hands with fingertips.
Guys, what's your music entrance? What's your entrance music?
I don't know the name
It's
of it.
custom, so.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. Make sure it's
It has a name. It has a name. Adam has told me before, and I don't remember. And my singles
Is it-
music is custom.
I was
too.
gonna say, is it because
Yours too?
Is it because you don't
We've all got
you
our
don't care what you have for entrance music?
He
People used to ask me, and I just play something loud, and I don't care.
Yeah.
We used to have like our own like music. I used to go
Yeah.
by like Black Betty, and then he used to have Here Comes the Noise.
Yeah.
So we used to have that, but then we got to a point like, okay, we're starting to put these videos out there more.
Right.
You got to have trademark.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
started
No
like,
doubt.
we got to have our own music compared to.
And as a
everyone
tag
else.
team, we were using Boys Are Back in Town.
Right.
Okay.
Like for one like heel gimmick that we had, we used like Born in the USA, and we're like, cool, whatever,
In Canada.
Right.
like run it.
That's why I used the song that I used for my opening here. You know what I mean? Because nobody knew it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was so, and my daughter's girlfriend was the drummer of the band.
Oh,
All right.
really? I didn't know
Yeah. Yep. So what is your team name then?
The Ultimate Powers.
Okay. The Ultimate Powers.
Yeah, we take a lot of inspiration from Sting, Ultimate Warrior,
Nice.
Hogan,
Macho Man.
Man.
Because I'm pretty much kind of like, I feel like I'm kind of like macho and like.
Yeah, like
Dang, he's Ultimate Warrior.
Nice.
Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
he's more of like the grappler, or like he knows more of that stuff than I do. Like I've never been good at chain. Like I don't ever remember it. Like,
Right.
It's obviously got to come with reps, but it goes back to the facilities that are all so far away. And
Right.
And when I don't have the reps, I just watch old school wrestling and then just see things and be able to take it and be like, okay, I can go from here to here to
oh
there.
yeah, we
What's-
built
Right.
matches against
Once-
each other. Just
Once you always realize that the head, wherever the head goes, the body follows it.
Yeah.
That's chain wrestling at its most basic.
Right.
It really
It's
is.
like riding a bike again.
Yeah, it's just, you can do also. You can grab hold of somebody and switch them all over the place.
How do you decide who starts a match?
Sometimes it's usually me because I'll start with more of the chain stuff, but it depends because it depends if we're gonna have like a hot shine or just start quick with
Yep.
doing a double team thing. So we could do that way, and then maybe it depends on like who's taking the heat later. So like who we're going to start here or we're going to go here. Like,
yeah, like there was one show that we did and I got my ass beat. Like I was sorry, I was like, dude, you're taking the heat this time.
Right.
Like they beat my ass. For,
There's
like,
times
a long
like, okay,
time.
we know like, all right, this show here, all right, he's like when he had the Immortal Cluster coming up, like I knew about that and like we had a like plan like it was going to be a little different, but I was just like, no, I can't have him taking a pen or nothing. He's going off to go do this. Like
Right.
I'll take the pen, whatever. I'll take the beating or whatever it needs to be. Like I'll do that. So my brother looks good going elsewhere
Yep.
right now.
And,
Like,
and sorry, I didn't mean to get off track again.
That's
but
all right.
I just remembered working with Tombstone Jesus. Awesome guy. Awesome.
Yeah?
Like he's like the same gimmick out in Utah.
Right.
And I guess he's been doing it for like about the same amount of time, but he's an older fella. And so Heath Slater, I got to work with him. He was actually at the bar drinking, watching WrestleMania, he said. And Brett was like, hey, man, you want in the match? He's like, well, yeah, I ain't doing nothing. So, yeah, that was pretty cool talking with him. And then Gabby Forza and Shotzi Blackheart, like,
Right.
being in the ring with them was cool, too.
Nice.
So I'm sorry that got that.
That's
kinda-
all right. Did you run into Bear Bronson?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he's really cool. So he came up to me in Barrie, and he's like, "Hey, you're my new favorite wrestler now," and I was like, "Oh, okay," and I was like, "What do you like about it?" He's like, "I don't know. You're intense. I like that." I was like, "Okay, cool." So
Right.
that was a little flattering.
That's cool. Did you get to talk to Joey Janela?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
did you not note that he was the first one felt up on the show ever?
Yeah, that's a first. No one's ever been felt up on the show like you did.
Okay.
You know, that was really good.
We had a mic die, folks. Sorry.
I mean, our old producer Dick, rest in peace, Dick. He used to chime in a couple times, you know. But all right,
Show goes on. Keep working.
guys, what's your finishing move?
We don't
Is
really.
it a double team or is you just do a singles, whichever
yeah,
guy's in
just
the
the
ring?
singles,
Okay.
I
really.
do like my airplane spin,
Yep.
set the guy down. He comes into the Claymore big boot.
Nice.
And that always works pretty good.
Nice.
We got a few other tag team moves, but not our finishers. But we've added.
Yeah,
a few
we've
more.
been trying to do like a lot of like tag team moves, you know, and get those over. So when people see it, like they're like, oh yeah, like those guys messed up.
Right? All right, now, are you concerned that you may have any bad habits or weaknesses?
Pizza. Pizza's a weakness.
Chewing tobacco.
Food, yeah, all right. I hear you.
I think you might be talking in ring.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Some people say it's a bad habit, but I know it's not a bad habit.
You pick up stupid things when you're not paying attention. For like 6 months in a row, every time I went to lock up with somebody, I'd go, I'd clap.
Beforehand.
I'd clap. And I was like, why am I doing this?
Right.
What is wrong with me?
You like to clap.
I had to clap.
I don't know. I think if there was one bad habit I have, like I think you're supposed to get up to your right, and I don't know why it feels more natural to like get up to my left. But it's like you like line up on that axle. Like if you're taking like a bump and feed, you bump and feed up to your right, not up to your left. And I think that was like one of the bad habits that we learned in Canada.
Just throw your left leg over, and momentum does the rest.
Yeah.
Throw it over there as hard as you can and go.
You know what I'm not a fan of, and it's happened over the last couple of years, is the one-footed drop kick. Like you're barely touching the guy with the 1 foot.
I can't even do it.
I like it. No, but I'm just saying, but I like a good, like if you're going to throw it, throw it.
He's got a good
Don't
drop
give me
kick.
this
Drop kick is
1
double
foot
boom.
bull crap, you know, honestly. I don't
good.
like it. And the dives. If nobody ever dove in any wrestling match I've ever watched, I'd be the happiest guy in the world. People get hurt. That's how people get hurt. There's no need for it.
Yeah.
I don't mind the dives. It's just
I can't stand
it's the
them.
contrived portion of
like-
it that I don't like.
The thing where they're like, you can tell they're setting up, and they're all like, "Oh no, don't
Yeah.
do it!"
Yeah.
Dude, run in there and pull them down. Like, what are you standing there for? You know they're gonna jump. Move, like
Yeah,
move out of the way. Why
it's
you
a
gonna,
six-way.
obviously it's
One
the
guy's
spot.
out, he starts,
Grab
and
a
then
drink on the audience,
they
throw
just
it at
keep
him.
going.
Yeah.
It's just unnecessary. It doesn't do anything for the match. It's a throwaway move.
No, it becomes a requisite. Oh, here they go. Okay, there he goes.
Yeah.
And they'll do this great, spectacular thing.
Yeah, the
and,
I
and
like
it'll get wasted
They
because
look
nobody.
good
Just 'cause you're right in
sometimes when you
front of
go
crowd,
over the
it's
top.
gonna pop.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I think a weakness. I think a weakness would be like when I work with guys like at a higher caliber. They call a lot of stuff, and it's like, okay, where are we? Because I get way, like I said, I get way too into what I'm doing sometimes,
I hear you.
and then I just like forget what's going on around me,
Right.
or like like just like forgetting or. Maybe not selling long enough because like they're cheering and I'm like, oh, I'm ready to come back, but it's it shouldn't be time yet.
I think
or-
they were just more in our head, but like sometimes like I try not to be in my head so much with that. Like I feel like sometimes if I'm working someone better caliber, like
Right.
I will work to that caliber sometimes. Same with golfing. Like I play better when playing with people that good. If I've seen someone doing a shit shot, guess what? I'll go out there and do that same shit shot.
Right.
If I'm working with other people that we know this and this and I already know this and that, then we can just it's just like
Okay.
turn it up.
Nobody's significantly better than anybody. It's all mental attitude, and it's all using your head in the ring. Okay, that's just the truth of the matter. Sometimes you'll hear about people. They say, "I can carry somebody." That doesn't exist. Everybody has a skill within them.
Right.
You're gonna find that little section. Okay, but it's as far as getting nervous or trying to that's the way you should do it. You should work up to their level, all right? Because maybe they're having their worst day and maybe you're having your best, and all of a sudden you're a little better than them that day, okay? And that's something you can hang your hat on. Say, oh, show that son of a bitch, you know?
All right. So, what are some of your goals? Like you said before, like you'd like to travel more.
Yeah, I'd like to travel more, get booked more,
Yep.
and be on another GCW show. I got to go to Maine.
Right.
So that would probably be it. Like, honestly, I thought for sure, like after COVID and we got bookings, like I thought for sure, like we would be on to something and at least be double tag champs. Like that was one of our goals, is to be double tag champs again, and it's not done that. So I mean, whatever, life goes on.
Well,
so.
the predominant area you're getting booked doesn't even have a tag team title.
ETWA does, but you know, like maybe like another Canadian fed. Like we were ETWA and EWE tag team champions.
I wouldn't be so concerned about what they're giving you for titles. I'd be concerned that all these guys are using you, and if they are, that's your objective.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
The title's a piece of tin with some plating on it.
Yeah.
That doesn't really mean anything.
It's like an ego thing.
No
you know?
doubt, right here, yeah.
You know.
No doubt.
Oh, it is. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Right,
Don't get me
right.
wrong. First time I ever won one, I was
Yeah.
love you title.
Yeah.
You know.
Sleep with it.
Yep. Throw
Mine,
the wife out of the bed.
The ETWA championship was on my mantle. Like whenever we didn't have a show, I had like a little like mantle that I'd put it on.
And I won
Right.
it from him, only for a month. It was just for a quick time, but at least I took it as that. Like, okay, it's only for this time. That's fine. We got to keep this show rolling. Then we ended up having a great last man standing match that the fans brought the weapons for, and we. When you're honestly, when you work as great friends too,
Right.
you can
it's
actually
like
give more to each other when you're facing each other.
Yeah.
So sometimes that's fun.
You always hurt the ones you love.
hit me with a guitar.
No, it's true though.
Hit me with
You
a
know
guitar
you're gonna
and-
get as
Broke
mad.
a
Your
7-9
friends.
over my back. I broke a guitar over his head.
I was like, do it again. Do it for real. Do it for real,
Buddy
man.
lives on the street here. I worked with about 100 times. So you can probably
Take my
explain
head.
that.
With the guitar.
I
Take
injured
my
him so
head
many
off.
times.
Apologize later.
Was that the last match you guys had together?
I think we had like one in Canada for GEW where it was kind of like a tryout. Like, we want to bring you guys in, try you out, whatever.
How'd it go? How'd the match go?
It went good. Yeah.
Talk about that was a stiff ring though, because that one was the one Hogan and Andre wrestled.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly is what they said.
Right,
but
right.
It was stiff enough, so we're smart enough. We took about one bump each, and was like, all right, we're good. We can wrestle without.
Yeah.
that.
It was stiff.
Joe Eugenio used to use the old Boston Garden ring. That was pretty stiff.
Yeah. They weren't. The big ones weren't made for bumping. Like.
Right.
No, and in fact, that was made for being an arena. And they didn't even travel with that. That was the arena's ring.
Yep.
If you each could give me a different match of your favorite match as a tag team.
A different match. Favorite match
you
as a
pick
tag
a
team.
different one. You know what I mean? Each different ones.
I up to date. I really enjoyed our Falls Count Anywhere, Loser Leaves Town, whatever. The team disbands the Memory Museum, and we ended up winning that one.
Nice. And who'd you retire?
Memory Museum split
Memory
up.
Museum? Okay.
That was a good one. Instead of just tag team, I'd have to go with the 6-man, which also had,
that's fine.
which also had Memory Museum and Johnny Pierce. 'Cause
Right.
I was at the Bradford Fair.
Yeah, that was
and
fun.
We went all around the fair.
And who was your
fun.
partner again?
Gabriel Scott.
Gabriel Scott, yeah.
Yep.
Nice. And that was in Maine,
That was
Vermont?
at Bradford Fair.
Yeah,
Bradford
Bradford,
Fair.
Vermont.
Now, do you guys do the fair every year?
Not Bradford.
No.
This year we have Bondville Fair, which is like in Windhall, Vermont. It's not even heard of. You blink, you're gonna miss it.
Yeah.
So,
Guys, do you have an exit strategy?
get out alive and don't get hurt. Don't get seriously hurt, so I can't.
You might get one of those.
Yeah, hopefully not. Just so I can't go to work the next day.
I
Or
like the movie The Wrestler, just die in the ring, you know.
Jobz, thanks. Mulletman.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
Meet you guys.
Always
It's good
a
to meet
pleasure
you.
having you guys on. We're out. Peace. Hi, guys. I hope you're enjoying the show. Listen, I could use a little help to grow my YouTube channel. So if you could please like, share, and subscribe. That's most importantly, subscribe. Send me a direct message, and I'll give you a shout out here on the show. My YouTube channel is real simple. It's just my name, Leo Connors. Thanks in advance. Peace.